this is Rebecca Dirks with PremierGuitar.com. We're here at Winter NAMM 2011, checking out what's new at Brown's Guitar. And you may recognize John Brown from our excellent column, Restoring an Original. So, John, tell us about it.
Well, John Payne we met last year at the NAMM show, and we thought perhaps we should continue our relationship and see what it evolves into. In the last year, we've been designing a bass, collaborating with John, which we call the John Payne Signature Bass.
So what kind of features does this have?
This bass here has the book match Payne top with the signature F holes. It has the sonically tuned chambered body. We went with John Payne signature logo with the Asia blue highlights. And it's got the piezo's built into the Kahler tremolo system. Has the two independent output jacks. And I think John, he can kind of explain in more detail how he uses this.
Yeah, I wanted one of these two outputs because I like having a very overdriven rock sound, but I also like having a smooth octave sound as well. So off the pickups under the bridge, we have an output that goes straight into an octavider pedal and then straight into a clean channel of an amp. But this one here is more of the rock sound. So for the rock sound, I go straight into an overdriven amp off this. And there's a toggle switch where I can select either or have it in the middle as both, which I usually do. And then I can come back on and off with a foot pedal to how much sub-octave I want. So if I'm playing fretless, I'll put a bit more octave on. If I'm playing down here with a pick or fingers, I'll have less of the octave. Also, John nicely put on, which my friends have been laughing at, a whammy bar. And I just don't think guitarists should be the only one to have fun. Us bass players need fun too. So had the whammy bar on. What's interesting is, very nice Asia logo on the 12th fret. 12th to 24th, there's 11 of them are fretless. So I can hop from fretted to fretless. And what's very interesting, to do that, the ebony is risen up to the height of the fret. It's a thin profile neck, which I really like, with modified oil, so it's really easy to move around on. And it's slightly thinner than some of John's other basses because I've not been doing my push-ups. So it's really cool. When you're on stage for a couple of hours, you really feel it on your back. So this is something I'm really happy with, as John said, a year in working, and I didn't see it until Thursday, so happy chappy.
Excellent. That's really, really cool. It looks like you guys really work together to get something that works perfectly for you. Is this something that's going to be available as a production model?
That's the plan. John and I kind of spoke about that. We're going to put our heads together after the show and see what the reality of that is. But absolutely, it is something that we want to put to market.
Great.
All handmade. Another detail on this bass is this is not a stained wood. That's the actual look of Payne. And it has that clear top on it. And then we went with a chick piano black finish. There it is.
Beautiful. And if people want to learn more about the bass, where should they go online?
I would say they can go online at brownsguitarfactory.com or
theasiaband.com as well.
Excellent. Well, thank you, John, for showing us this very special bass.
Thank you.
For PremierGuitar.com, I'm Rebecca Dirks.